Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Sean Bajan HBK. And on this channel, we're following my journey of my two businesses that I currently run. My reselling business, where I do reselling sneakers and general merchandise on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay, and also my embroidery business where I do embroidery, DTF, DTG, and sublimation, different crafts. You name it, I do it. We're basically following my entrepreneurship journey of trying to go full-time entrepreneur. Right now I'm a part-time entrepreneur. I do have a full-time job and I'm running these two businesses. So don't forget to like and subscribe to keep up with my journey and running my two entrepreneurship businesses. In today's video, we're basically catching up on what's been going on for the last couple of weeks. Right now, we're at the end of summer, beginning of fall. Kids are back to school. We're about to head into fourth quarter, and basically, I've just been running the numbers for the year, checking up on how we're doing inventory wise, figuring out our next steps, our next move in the business. And as you guys know, my last couple of videos have been based on building the AI employee part of the business. So we're gonna go over a few things on that. I haven't really been dropping videos because if you guys have been following me for a while, you know I try to give videos that have some type of value. I don't want to keep boring you with the same old content. So I've basically been recording videos here and there. So this might be a vlog style video of a mixture of what I've been doing over the past couple of weeks on different days. It's mostly embroidery, some behind the scenes AI work. But yeah, I've been trying to transition the business to make it grow. We're definitely going full speed ahead since it's pretty much me by myself running these two businesses, and we want to get majority of it automated between AI. When I started this journey, I didn't realize how many different AIs are out there capable of doing different jobs and which one will work between the two businesses. Reselling and general merchandise, that's pretty much, for the most part, for the reselling business, is mainly finding AIs that can find you deals and grabbing those deals before they're gone. We do a lot of online arbitrage when it comes down to our reselling business. We still go into thrift stores every once in a while, but the thrifting business has changed. It has evolved. A lot more people thrift now because of the state of what the economy is in. Things are much more higher priced than it was before the pandemic. So it's the competition is high. The competition is high. And now with all these tariffs, everything is going up. So people are not spending the way we were spending before, and getting merchandise is a lot more expensive than it was before. But you have to adapt with the economy. You got to make changes, and you got to push forward. You can't let these things stop your growth. So I've been looking at different ways to get my products, different ways to streamline it and have it automated where it's more hands off than hands on. As far as social media presence, that is something we've been studying and working on. As you know, between my TikToks, Instagram business page, And YouTube, we're not on there a lot. Maybe once a month, something new drops on that. We're going to change that. I've been working on learning these AIs, and it's not an easy learning curve, but we got a couple of AIs that we're working on to do the marketing between Buffer, Clavo, and we'll get the content automated. Right now, I'm doing different blueprints. So we're going to do a video on blueprint systems to help, like, we're going to work on different blueprint systems that we have gotten from AI to help structure how different parts of the business needs to work, where we're not doing every single part of the business every single day. So every day will be something different. We'll have marketing one day, we'll have eBay, merchandise buying, reselling. For our reselling business, we'll have a day for that, for where we're doing mainly thrifting, online arbitrage. And then we'll have a different day for where we're gonna actually list and market. We're gonna have a different day for finances. We have a different day for education. So everything's going to be broken down into a blueprint. I'm going to show you how that is structured when we did use ChatGPT for that. I've been using a lot more different AIs. So we've integrated a few more that does different things. We have Claude AI, we have Pika AI, we have Be Funky AI. Each AI does something different for a different game plan that we're moving towards in the business. So as far as the embroidery business, you see I've now moved into, I'm going to have a few clips at the end of the video, so make sure you stick with us to the end of what I did with those portrait embroideries. It's the way I plan to integrate some new designs in the portrait, custom portrait anime. Yeah, so basically we're doing custom portrait cartoons, whereas you send in your pictures, we turn it into an anime cartoon, we get it digitized, we get it put on the merchandise that you decide to put it on. If it's a portrait, less chest, patch, we do it that way. What's new about this type of embroidery is that now we're going to incorporate QR codes with that embroidery, and you'll be able to scan the QR code and see a video of your actual design or something similar to the design as a short anime video. So it's been a lot of thinking and processing behind of what steps we're taking with the embroidery business. Hopefully it catches on. We'll see. So we're testing out a lot of new stuff. That's why we're not on a lot, but that is the goal. 2025 been a interesting change of pace for business. I want to say we're very profitable this year, but we're not broke this year. So we're maintaining, and we're moving into a new direction. So that's what's been going on, guys. I've been taking a lot of videos. I just have not been uploading them. I'm gonna add it to this clip, so you'll probably see a different clip of embroidery and then stuff on the computer. I've came up with a blueprint plan of how to structure my videos now. Instead of thinking of things off the top of my head, I've worked with Claude AI. We've gotten a system set up for different video topics, and then we're going to work on those topics and go from there. So hopefully I should be dropping videos every month. No, hopefully I'm going to be dropping videos at least 3 times a week. So that is the next step, and we're going to show you how we do all this stuff with the AI, step by step if you want to integrate AI into your business setups of what AIs you need to do what, especially if you're trying to streamline your reselling business or your embroidery business, whichever the two you guys follow me for. So yeah, that's pretty much been it. We've been locked in, we've been educating. It's been a journey, but we're enjoying every minute of it. And let's go from there. So let's get into these clips. Good morning, guys. It is a beautiful Monday morning. Sun is shining. It's nice outside. Not too hot, not too cool. Welcome back to the channel. Today, just wanted to jump on here real quick. It's actually Labor Day, so it's a holiday weekend, and normally I wouldn't do too much, or if any, business on a holiday, but I figured we have some mock-ups that needs to get done for the embroidery cartoon art. So we're gonna do maybe 1 or 2 mock-ups, stitch those out real quick, get those prepared. Then I might jump on the computer and work on those QR codes, what we're gonna do with those. I'm thinking of doing some type of connection between the QR codes and the cartoon art and blend that in together. The question is, am I going to put the QR code to blend in with the actual artwork itself, or am I just going to do a stitched out embroidery QR code with what I want the QR code to send you to? What website, what type of creativity we're going to do with the QR code. That is the next stage of the planning, but it's going to basically connect with the cartoon art. So those are next steps. So it's either going to be separated or it's going to be actually in the actual design. So we got some testing to do, some working to do, and some launching to do. So we'll see where this goes. We're gonna run into the craft room, get that set up, hit the computer, work on some of these designs. Then we have think of laying the grill today, relaxing, enjoying some time to myself and with the family too. It has definitely gone by pretty fast. We're on the verge of getting into Q4, and now that the boys are going back to school, I have more time to focus on the business and not be pulled in different directions. I feel that the way that I've now stopped multitasking and broken things down into a schedule, I don't know if I'm more productive, less productive, but summer has definitely been kind of slow, and normally you always go through the summer slowdown. So we're trying to get back into pace and get things moving, build up more sales, and getting these projects out. So let's get this day started, knock this out. In the craft room, our 2 projects for today. We are going to left chest embroider the portrait, and then we have the black and white portrait that's going to go on the tote bag. So we have the portrait on the t-shirt and then the portrait on the tote bag. So those are the 2 mock-ups or prototype designs that we have going out today. We got to get 1 more prototype done where I'm sending it to the digitizer for the actual portrait, And with these portraits, they can also be done as patches. Not the big one that's going on the tote bag, but we can also do the left chest ones as patches. Depending on what the picture that is sent into us, we can do different portrait designs, from patches to tote bags to portraits, hats. Yeah, so we're going wide with these designs. The possibilities are endless. So let's get these stitched out, and I'll show you the finished product. Plus, we'll head to the computer and do some QR code work. All right, guys, thanks for sticking with us to the end.